It's almost the end of the school year, so it's time to party, or at least watch a movie about coming of age partying. So we've got 2 cocktails for the movie Superbad.
Oh man!
Welcome to Boozy Movies, where watching movies and making cocktails is what we do.
Gangsters, what's up guys?
Our first cocktail is widely known to be Hawaiian, but is not Hawaiian at all. Much like Fogel's nom de plume, McLovin.
Yeah, I was between that and Muhammad.
Our second cocktail is a fun combination of every underage party called the Vagtastic Voyage.
What?
A trio of high school seniors spend one last chaotic night trying to buy alcohol and impress girls. Naturally, everything goes wrong in the most embarrassing way possible, proving that puberty is just chaos with a soundtrack.
Well, before we get Vagtastic, we need to pick up our fake IDs. Let's make McLovin.
All right.
I am McLovin.
For McLovin, you will need Coconut Rum, Pineapple Chinola, Blue Curacao, Crème of Coconut, pineapple juice, and lime juice.
In a shaker tin, combine 2 ounces Coconut Rum, 1 ounce Pineapple Chinola, 3/4 of an ounce Blue Curacao, 1/4 of an ounce Barkeeper's Crème of Coconut, 1 ounce pineapple juice, and a 1/2 ounce lime juice. Add ice, cover, and shake until chilled. Strain into a chilled hurricane glass with pearl ice. And garnish with a tiki totem of pineapple, cherry, and a rice paper cop car.
And here we have the McLovin.
I'm gonna love it, I'm sure.
So, like McLovin or Fogel, this cocktail is not actually native to Hawaii. What do you think?
I think we're gonna get an A.
It's definitely boozy. It's like a boozier blue Hawaiian,
Yeah.
right?
Badass.
Just kind of all those flavors that you would associate with, you're on Hawaii on vacation and sitting at the beach or at the bar. And yeah, kind of that.
Not for me.
Quick bit of history, because everybody's going to say, oh, Blue Hawaii does come from Hawaii. It does. Harry Yee of the Hilton Hawaii Village, he created it in 1957.
Okay.
That's insane. Can I hear it again?
But pineapples and coconuts, which is like everything in here,
Right? Are not native. Right?
and blue curacao are not native. Pineapples were brought over in the 1700s from
South America?
South America, thank you. That was Dole that brought it over.
Really?
And then coconuts also were not native. They were brought over by the Polynesians. So all of those things, including grass skirts, those are not Hawaiian.
Okay, just calm down. Just calm down, all right?
So everybody who goes to Hawaii thinking, oh, wow, I'm having this authentic Hawaiian experience. Well, I mean, the drink was created there. It just used ingredients from a bunch of other places.
Yes. Blue curacao, also, that is from, well, Curacao. And then tiki drinks, that was created in San Diego, California.
I know that!
But our big motivation for wanting to do sort of an imposter drink was
Yes.
McLovin getting his fake ID. Well, Fogel getting his fake ID. And of course he had to choose a name, so
Yeah.
McLovin just made perfect sense.
They let you pick any name you want when you get down there.
And Seth and Evan were not huge fans of the decision.
What name? Who are you, Seal?
Yeah, they saw it as a hole in the plot, but McLovin ended up like becoming great friends with the police officers.
Which is why we had this awesome little garnish that you did out of rice paper.
Yes.
Put it around like a matchbox car, and yeah, we had to torch it up because they do that in the movie.
Yes.
It was so sweet.
All right, well, now that McLovin has his ID, I think it's time we make some more drinks.
But before we do that, we'd like to stop you for just 1 second, ask that you go below, hit that like, ring that bell if you haven't already, and subscribe so that you can come back every single week.
You know, you scratch our backs, we'll scratch yours.
So you can enjoy 2 fun cocktails for 1 fantastic movie.
All right, let's get on the voyage, the Vagtastic Voyage.
Which one is the Vagtastic Voyage?
For Vagtastic Voyage, we're going to be using Goldschlager, a green apple malted beverage, and a maraschino cherry.
In a Collins glass with a spear, combine 1.5 ounces of cold Goldschlager and top with cold green apple malted beverage. Garnish with a maraschino cherry.
And here is the Vagtastic Voyage. So this is a very, very simple drink to make. Only 2 ingredients, not even 3 if you count the cherry.
All right, I mean, I don't see what this has to do with Becca.
We wanted to use Goldschlager because Becca, who Evan has this
Really
big
into.
crush on, she wants Gold Slick vodka, which essentially is Goldschlager.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
During the setting of this movie, which I think was supposed to be like early 2000s.
Yeah, early to mid 2000s.
Yeah.
2008, 7, 8.
So Goldschlager was super popular, especially amongst the ladies. So
That's the one with the little golden flakes in it.
Yeah, the girly one.
Well, then we talked about using lemonade because one of the girls asked for,
Well, you gotta get me some Kyle's Killer Lemonade.
but we didn't think those flavors would go quite as well.
Yeah.
So we decided to go with like what is a green apple malted beverage.
yeah, and that's kind of the play on the green beer.
Yeah.
But we all know from the movie that it's actually beer mixed with liquid detergent.
It's green beer.
And you can see a very light tint of green.
Yeah.
We also toyed with the idea of maybe putting Midori or even a little Blue Curacao in there if you really want the vibrancy to come up. And I think you could do that and it would still have a really nice flavor.
The Midori would be actually really good.
All right, I'll give it another shot.
I think the cinnamon though, like the cinnamon flavor from
apple.
with the apple is really nice. It's kind of like it's almost like this cinnamon apple pie kind of flavor.
Yeah, super good. And the simplicity of it is perfect for a coming of age college type party where you're just pouring stuff into red cups and drinking whatever is handed to you.
Yeah, you're like, is there alcohol in this? Okay, I'll drink it.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get our drinks on and we're gonna party and get crunk and rock out.
Well, speaking of high school parties and movies and stuff, I'm gonna bring this other
Yes,
cocktail
bring it in.
I mean, we're not dependent on each other.
This movie came, I think, at a really good time. I was past sort of that teenage high school phase, college phase of my life.
People don't forget.
I could still identify with it.
Yeah.
And there are so many movies over the years, throughout the generations, that kind of deal with this end of school year.
Coming of
We're
age
seniors, we're graduating.
What are you talking about?
I mean, think about it. We had American Graffiti, Dazed and Confused, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Can't Hardly Wait was one, The Breakfast Club. Those movies are all a little different, but they have similar themes.
It's got booze, it's got girls. Booze and girls equals, I don't know, do you? I don't know, do you? I think you do.
One thing that I think is fun about this movie is seeing all of these now stars when they were like young. Like Emma Stone still has like the very rounded cheeks and
Yeah, she hasn't shaved her head yet, like Begonia. You know, this is a high school phase. You know, then Jonah Hill has changed. His look has changed drastically over the years.
No, that's how I roll.
But I think before this movie came out, or I saw the preview, the most recognizable person to me was Michael Cera. The only thing anybody else I had seen Jonah Hill in some smaller supporting roles, like he was in I Heart Huckabees, had a small part in 40-Year-Old Virgin. And same with Seth Rogen, he had a smaller part in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
But him and Bill Hader wrote it, and they play the cops, and they're just kind of those real goofy knuckleheads.
the jokes in and kind of the lines, the one-liners in this movie are a lot of fun.
Chica, chica, yeah, figure D, outside.
And I gravitate more towards this style of humor over something like American Pie. I enjoyed American Pie. I thought it was funny, but that was going for, I think, a little more shock value.
Yeah.
This, it has a teenage vulgar humor to it and everything.
It's pretty vulgar.
Yeah, it is pretty vulgar.
They're like little baby toes.
So if you haven't seen it and that's not your style, then maybe stay away. But if you haven't seen it and it's not your style, maybe make these two drinks and it will become your style.
It might be, yeah.
We bingo, bango, ready to go?
So we have done a couple of fun teen movies already. We've done Scream most recently with some fun garnishes as well. And then we also did Ferris Bueller. That's a great coming of age movie. So let us know down below, what is your favorite coming of age movie that you would like us to do, or comedy?
We have some fun episodes coming up this summer. It's starting off hot and heavy. So if you have any suggestions, definitely let us know. But right now, we're gonna finish these cocktails and we'll see you next week where we're gonna have 2 more of these and 1 more great movie.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.